Good guys won again. Fire.
Talk about the decision after Jameis, you guys go down there and get into field goal range after the day Nick had to put it right there on him.
Oh, Nick's a pro kicker. He's going to make that kick every time.
What did you see from your young quarterback in that situation after the Giants had gone down 5 for 5?
Yeah, Jameis did a great job. Jameis, when Jameis plays like that, we'll be hard to beat. And Jameis did a nice job tonight.
Speak to O.J. Howard's first touchdown tonight.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
Shoot, if we could get him that wide open for a touchdown every game, that would be beautiful. I mean, pretty cool to get your first touchdown of your career like that on a long one like that and that wide open. Happy for O.J. He's got a lot more in him.
Cameron Brate said that the play that you called that he made was one that you really kind of hadn't practiced.
That we really have never practiced. We've practiced parts of it. We just haven't practiced that part. But Jameis and Cam have practiced that part. So how that particular one fit in the concept, those guys have practiced it, and they told me it was game ready, so we let it rip.
Dirk, were you kicking yourself a little with the first down at the half-yard line and had yourself a field goal?
Of course. I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, we'd love to have finished out that half with the touchdown. I mean, we left plenty of points out there. I mean, the game didn't have to be that close, but it was that close, and we got behind and we came back and won. So you get tested, and we passed. We passed the test tonight.
Dirk, since you've been head coach, the kicking has been really up and down.
More down.
When you send a guy out there to win a game like that, are you nervous as you're watching? Like, what's going through your head as you're watching him line up for a winning kick?
Again, we've talked about this before. They got to make it. I mean, that's what they get paid to do. And Nick's made a lot of kicks, and shoot, we had it. It was right there. I mean, he was going to make that kick. There was no doubt in my mind about that.
Was there any thought of trying to score a touchdown in that last drive once you guys got down there?
No. You play the percentages, use up the clock, make them use their timeouts, center the ball, 4 seconds left, timeout, kick it, win the game.
Dirk, on their 2-point conversions and the penalties, did you have to tell them?
No. They had it right. I don't know. I didn't even hear what the official said on the loudspeaker, and I was looking at our defensive players like, what are you guys doing? Because the guy that came over and explained it to me said both penalties were on them. So, you know, that was that. So I don't really know what the guy said. I didn't even hear it.
Well, illegal touchings with a loss of down, and they were going to take the holding penalty, which would give them a retry, and then they corrected it.
No, yeah, I don't even know where that came from. There was never, we were taking the holding penalty. I was trying to get the holding penalty added onto the kickoff is what I was trying to do, but no such luck.
Dirk, how big was it to have Grimes back, especially when you're playing a team like the Giants?
Yeah, it was huge. Brent Grimes was big tonight, and we needed it. You know, we needed it. We knew that the Giants were going to play us like that. You know, they didn't let us sub. They were playing no huddle, letting Eli call everything, and when you're having a hard time generating the pass rush, you better be able to cover. And Brent led the charge on that.
What was the difference in the running game success today when you saw it?
We called them. We called runs. I don't know. We called runs. I mean, I'm always confident in our running game. We just didn't get a chance to run it very much against Minnesota. You know, we've been over that, but I'm confident in our runs, and Jaquiz, the offensive line, the tight ends, they all did their job.
When we talk a lot about explosive plays, you know, and right off the bat, Jaquiz Rogers breaks off a 36-yard run. What does that do for your play call?
Yeah, that's all explosives, runs or passes. That, you know, when you hit those explosives, as soon as you hit one, your scoring percentages in that drive shoot up, and you know, we hit some big ones tonight. That always is going to help you.
Humphrey's always kind of an unsung guy, but he's obviously solid as it comes. Talk about his performance today.
You know, that's the thing. Ever since he's been here, that guy's always in the right place at the right time. Him and Jameis work well together. You know, Adam is just a solid player. Glad he's on our team.
Dirk, your linebackers stepped up pretty well. The reserves today, talk about the job they did.
Yeah, you know, we have 3 new guys in there. Devontae Bond, when we're in base defense, getting his first significant action, really. And Adarius Glanton has been around here for a while and getting his first action. But I think the guy you got to talk about is Kendall Beckwith, because he was calling it. He was quarterbacking our defense tonight. And, you know, when there's that much crowd noise on both sides and they're running a no-huddle offense and he's having to communicate the calls, and he's one guy that never came out of the game, I thought Kendall was really good tonight. And, you know, we're lucky to have him. It's tough to take two guys out of our lineup like Levante and Quan, and hopefully we'll get them back real soon here.
Dirk, quick turnaround Thursday night. How fast do you put this behind you and start focusing on the Patriots?
As soon as we get done with this, I'm headed to the office.
Dirk, when you leave the points out there with the kicking game and then didn't get the touchdown when you're at the half-yard line and lose the lead and your team comes back and wins, what is, you talked about culture and that, how does that fit into getting the win?
Yeah, that's big. I mean, that's big, because I think what happens a lot of times is when you lose a lead like that, it's everybody's natural instinct to be saying, here we go again, you know, same old, whatever the team is. But for the guys to rally up, and the way Jameis was throwing the ball, I mean, I was confident that we'd still be able to move it and get another chance. But that's still big for our team. And, you know, all wins are team wins, and this was a team win tonight. You know, other than we missed those field goals, our special teams did a really nice job. I mean, Brian Anger flipped the field multiple times. That was another beautiful play by our gunners to get off to a fast start by Ryan and Josh. That was an awesome play. So, you know, we're doing a good job at home. The crowd was awesome. Let's do it again on Thursday night.
Dirk, in the evaluation of a quarterback.
This sounds serious now. Whoa! Let me hold on.
In the evaluation of a quarterback, how much emphasis do you put on the fourth quarter comebacks?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do. And you know, you hear the stats on how many fourth quarter comebacks will. To have fourth quarter comebacks, you got to play enough games to get some fourth quarter comebacks. So I'd rather we had fourth quarter leads and held them, but you know, you'll sure take it. And you know, Jameis was the difference for us on offense tonight.
Deshaun Jackson seemed a little frustrated at times tonight. Is speed something that Winston and Jackson still haven't kind of meshed on in terms of some of these?
No, and rightfully so. Deshaun should be frustrated, because Deshaun's an elite player in this league, and we didn't get him the ball. I mean, we tried to get it to him, and you know, we talk about how Jameis and Cam were clicking, Jameis and Adam were clicking, Jameis and Mike are always clicking. We got OJ on track. We couldn't get Deshaun. We couldn't get it to him, you know, other than a couple of short ones. I mean, we tried. You know, we tried to go to him, and, you know, we just flat out missed him a couple times or didn't see him a couple times. So, you know, Deshaun has every right to be frustrated, and we have to get him involved more, because he's a dynamic playmaker.
Coach, you mentioned the six wins in a row. Do you feel like the team is actually coming out differently at home, that it's a different team at home?
I actually didn't mention the 6 wins in a row, but now that you do, it's great that we have those 6 wins in a row, and I'd really like to make it 7 on Thursday.
The defense was on the field for your league, I think 80 plays. You know, of course, New England runs a very fast-paced offense. As you begin the preparation tonight, how much of a concern will fatigue?
Same for both teams. You know, same for both teams. We ran a lot of no huddle tonight. Also, I don't know what our play count was, but we knew we were in for a lot of plays tonight, and I'm sure we will be again on Thursday. But you know, we also run it, and like I said, that it's the same for both teams. Plus, New England has to travel, so. You know, Thursday night football, we talked about this before. Thursday night football is tough on the players. It's tough. It's tough on their recovery, but it's something that we don't have a choice. We're doing it. I mean, you know, every team's doing it one time, and this is our time, so let's make the best of it.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for being momentarily.